Hi everyone, I'm Nate Bartlett with Berkshire Hathaway, and today we're going to bring a video to you on spalling. And we got an awesome guest. Trent with Rapid Permits has been so gracious enough to join us. And Trent, why don't you tell them a little bit about your business and what you do?
Will do. Thank you, Nate. So I own Rapid Permits and Engineering. We're a full-service permitting engineering company.
So Trent, we're at this house right here, and tell us a little bit about this. I've always heard you got to address it early and often or it kind of grows. Is that true?
100%, yeah. So when you see the first signs of actually spalling externally, it's indicative of obviously a much bigger problem internally. So what happens is you have the rebar inside of this wall, and as it takes in water, that combines with the oxygen, and it literally rusts inside. That's all it is. Now, as the rebar rusts, it expands. So as this rebar expands, spalling rebar will create actually between 5,000 and 10,000 pounds per square inch of pressure outward. Wow. And that's in all directions.
Okay, Trent, so once a homeowner identifies that yes, they have spalling, walk us through the repair.
Yeah, so what the first step that they would have to do is figure out how far the spalling's gone. So they would actually start to just come to the worst spot and start chipping away until they expose the rebar. If it hasn't started spalling too bad, you can actually put anti-corrosive coating on it and then just patch it with concrete, reseal it, repaint it, and you're done. So there's actually a formula on the thickness of the rebar. Once it's lost a certain amount of its thickness, it can't be reused. So then what they're gonna do is say, okay, this section of rebar gotta go. But they have to keep chipping it back to either they find unspalled rebar that hasn't rusted yet, or they have to chip it back until that formula works, and then they splice on a new section.